How you doing, fam?
Huh?
I'm on this. Thank you guys for joining in and shooting some likes. I appreciate you. We got garlic on blast today, guys. Garlic. Yeah, Zuzu, you didn't know about the garlic? Yeah, garlic is very acidic. It is very man-made. It is very toxic. It has many toxic compounds in garlic, and it's not good for us. It's another holistic that we were told was good for us. And we learned the facts, and we learned that these things that we're told are lies, fam. And if you got any question on that, please go see my video. I just uploaded it. I finally made one on garlic, and I'm going to make more videos on garlic. You'd rather take garlic than antibiotics? You could say that, but then it's also been proven that it doesn't work as an antibiotic. By taking garlic, it doesn't actually work as an antibiotic. You know the best antibiotic? It's called fasting. I know that's hard to believe. I'm going to tell you right now that nothing is the best. You love garlic? A lot of people love garlic, just like a lot of people that do other bad things that are not healthy for them, that they think is healthy for them. They love those things too, like smoking. I love smoking. You know what I'm saying? But then I learned that smoking's bad. It does reduce blood pressure. It lowers your blood pressure lower than it should go. Yeah, definitely go check out my video if you want to educate yourself. You know, if there's those that don't know the facts, that's fine. But all I'm saying is that there is two sides to it. So do some research. You've seen people save lives with garlic. No, you haven't. There's no way you can prove that. That's the problem, guys. This garlic has no actual evidence behind any benefit. Otherwise, we do know how acidic it is, and we do know that it's man-made, and I bet you $1,000,000 most people don't even know what wild garlic really is. Zuzu, I appreciate you. I got two of you guys up here, 2 accounts. So, garlic's been cultivated, not this garlic, for 5,000 years. It's not this garlic. Go look up what wild garlic is, guys. Go look up wild garlic. You're a farmer, you're farming a hybrid plant. Just to educate. You know what I'm saying? You're farming a hybrid plant. Garlic is not made by nature. There is a wild garlic. Go look it up. I've got it. Actually, I might have it pretty handy here for you. I'm going to pull up wild garlic on my other page because I've only got one phone. I've only got one phone that has all of my pictures. So you can see here, if you can see it, you cannot. If I drop the green screen, you can see what wild garlic really is, guys. And if you put garlic on a knife and cut somebody, they will not stop bleeding. It is poisonous. So what? So what? Who cares that it's poisonous and people are eating it thinking that they're getting healthy? Yeah, get angry. There's lots of anger out there. Lots of people getting mad that they're messing with your food and you don't know the facts. You can be mad at me because of your miseducation. Because you were told one thing and now you're learning it's another. Delusional. Go do some research. If I'm so delusional, go prove me wrong. Go prove me wrong. What's this? I guarantee you guys don't know what wild garlic is. It's delicious. It's not really that delicious. It has some flavor to it. Eat it raw. Dr. Sebi said it was a poison. A quick Google search proves me wrong. You're going on a quick Google search. You think if it was that easy, that it wouldn't be in there? Let's go down the rabbit hole. I got way more for you. I'm mad too. See this? This is wild garlic. You ever seen wild garlic before? That's what is growing in nature. The, the white garlic that you buy in the store is, in fact, a hybrid that's acidic and man-made. That's right. Same with the banana, guys. The original banana had a bunch of seeds. This banana that we eat now does not. These people get mad for teaching something they've never heard because they're so heavily indoctrinated. That's right, Zuzu. People can't handle the truth. People can't handle doing some research on their own. I did a quick Google search, bro. Oh, okay. You just nailed it. You did a quick Google search and you proved it, right? I'm just trying to tell you. What is allele? It is the toxic compound found in garlic. It is one of the many toxic compounds found in garlic. There's more. There's more. Called sulfone. People get mad at me for exposing these things. You shouldn't have told me the truth. You shouldn't tell me the truth. Well, you're in the wrong place. You're in the wrong place. If you can't handle the truth, how you doing, fam? Appreciate you for dropping in. Thank you guys for the likes. For those who see that I'm out here trying to spread awareness on these things, wait till you see. Remember when I showed you guys about pink salt? You remember pink salt? Now they're finding dynamite in pink salt in the airports. Okay? Because they blow pink salt up with dynamite and it's already radioactive. Remember when I exposed it? People know this stuff, we just don't care. Then go do it. Then go do it. If you don't care, then you definitely shouldn't be in my life. Because all I'm doing is trying to educate people on the things that are poisoning them. The things that are poisoning them slowly and surely. So if you don't like it, you don't like getting poisoned, why not educate yourself? If you don't want to, then don't. The pink salt one is false. You have no idea what you're saying. Have you researched anything? Pink salt is very bad for you. It is a toxin. Go look at my videos. I have a whole entire library on it. And if that doesn't do it for you, go do your own research. That's what I encourage. I taught you about citric acid. That's right, you guys. You're also going to see, as time goes on, that I was the guy telling everybody about citric acid and people were getting mad at me about citric acid. Oh, you're so stupid. Citric acid on black mold is the same as citric acid coming out of lemons. Oh, what? And then other people come out and tell you, oh no, this is actually a nasty byproduct. Just look at how cheap it is. Just look at how cheap it is. If you're consuming citric acid, it's literally a byproduct of black mold. And oh, it's the chemicals the same. Then go eat it. Because guess what? To me, if you're eating something grown on black mold, it's a lot different than something coming out of a lemon or a lime. Okay? So if you want to eat black mold, then go eat citric acid because it's in everything. Look at your ingredients and tell me that there's no coincidences behind that, guys. You think that there's nothing shady going on behind one of the worst ingredients that is in almost all the food, and they don't even have to list it as an ingredient? So what? So what now? I'm just telling you guys, you're learning about pink salt, you're learning about citric acid. Garlic is good for you. That's what you're told. That's a nice little indoctrination program kicking in. Garlic is healthy. Garlic is healthy. Garlic is not healthy. Garlic is not healthy. Garlic is acidic. At the very least, you're putting an acid bomb in your stomach. Right? Appreciate the gifts and the likes and the shares, guys. For those who are not hating me, I just want you all to know the facts. Garlic is in fact man-made. This white big cloves of garlic, and it has to be propagated. Do you know what that means? Yes, our stomach is acid, fam. That is designed to break down alkalinity in nature. When you consume alkaline, it is designed to balance in the body. The body should be slightly alkaline. We have to learn these things. We should not be in an acidic environment. Acid equals bad. Alkaline equals good. We have to learn these things. We have to learn these things. If we don't learn about the acid and the alkaline scales, then you're going to be in for a lot of problems. A lot of things come from acid. Acidic, learn what acidic foods are. Everything that's made by man is acidic. Everything made by God is alkaline, fam. Go research it. I've got hundreds on hundreds of videos and information about this. Why is garlic poison? Because it's acidic and it contains toxic compounds that damage the human body. You've got compounds that can penetrate the blood-brain barrier. Go research. Sulfone hydroxyl. In America, it's spelled with a F instead of PH. Sulfone hydroxyl. No, I bet I've got 180 people in this live. I got 70 in this live. I'll bet you not one of you guys know what sulfone hydroxyl is. And then, but you can come in and say garlic is good for you. Says who? Remember when they used to say smoking was healthy? Do you guys remember that? And everyone was running around smoking. They were smoking in the doctor's offices, in the police stations, in the airplanes. Remember that? And then we learned, hey, smoking actually doesn't heal you or protect your health in any way. It actually causes problems. And then you learn that this is all around us, guys. We are consuming these products that they know are not good for us. And if you read between the lines and you research, you start to see it. But then you learn that we are also programmed. Stop spreading misinformation. Garlic is in fact acidic. There's nothing misinforming about that. Go look it up. Go look up what acid is in the body. When you've already got an acidic stomach, do you think that you need to add more acid to that? If you've got any type of acid reflux, guys, if you got any type of heartburn going on, guess what? It's most likely because you're just dumping a bunch of acid into an already acidic environment. Why would the stomach be so acidic if it was designed to eat a bunch more acid? Think about that for a second. We wouldn't need as much acid in the stomach. Our stomach acid is designed to break down alkalinity. We have to learn these things. When you learn that nature creates things that are alkaline, and then you learn that man-made things are acidic, and then you learn that a lot of disease comes from an acidic environment in the body, and then you learn and you look around you and you see everybody's diseased or sick, but then you've got all these doctors that know all this stuff, that have all these degrees, that still is not healing people. People are still very, very sick. People, almost everybody, I'll bet you money, everybody in these rooms right now has some kind of a physical ailment. If not, you probably got something mental going on. So tell me, if we've got all these things figured out, all these doctors, all these degrees, then why is everybody still so messed up? It's all these things adding up. It's not just garlic. You guys on this For You page are really angry, and all I'm doing is trying to educate you. So if you want to get mad at me for what they did, then keep being mad. Keep blocking me. Keep getting angry. That's fine. There's lots more where this came from. It's not just garlic. People get so angry at the garlic and the honey. Garlic and honey are both very acidic, and they're both not healthy, and they both come from hybrid either plants or animals. Yes, your honey is without a doubt acidic, and it's made from hybridized bees. And like I said, just like I've exposed everything else, I've already exposed the honey. Honey's not bad for you. Yes, I know. Honey's good for you, right? Honey this, honey that. And then you learn that the honey is made from hybrid bees, and then you learn that real bees are stingless. Do you know what a stingless bee is? I got 100 people in this room, 260 in this room, and I'll bet you $100 that only a fraction of you guys know what real honey is. This one over here says Moroccan honey is better. Moroccan honey is made from stingless bees that were created by God. Your hybrid North American honeybees are made from multiple animals that man made as a donkey of a bee, and now you're pollinating and feeding everybody this honey. And this is a mule. These bees are mules and they create an acidic honey. And then you learn what the glycemic index is. I'll bet you a lot of you guys don't know what the glycemic index is, but that is a scale that tells you what turns into sugar in the body. And you can go to Harvard, you can go to your little colleges, and they'll tell you what the glycemic index is. Okay? The glycemic index on sugar is right next to honey. Okay? That means in the body, if you're consuming honeybees honey from North America, or even Manuka honey, is acidic. It's made from hybridized bees. And then you learn, guess what? The bees that God made that are stingless, they make an alkaline honey that doesn't equate to sugar. And then you start making connections, and you learn that everything man's altering is acid and sugar. Acid and sugar are the number one leading causes to disease. And then you learn that everybody's diseased. Why is everybody diseased? Because everything that's man-made is acidic and sugar. It's unfortunate. Bread is highly sugar. Bread is double sugar. And what is bread? Bread is literally wrapped around all the food you eat. And so when you think that you're not eating sugar, you're eating twice sugar. If you want to read what's behind me, go for it, fam. Take a screenshot. If you swipe your screen to the left, okay, it will clear the screen, and then you can take a nice clear screenshot of that. All right? And if you don't agree with it, then use it to make fun of me. Go make your own TikToks and go say, this guy's an idiot, this guy's talking trash, there's no such thing as sulfone hydroxyl, and that's not in garlic. And then you'll learn that is in fact in garlic, and sulfone hydroxyl penetrates the blood-brain barrier. Just like when you start researching ingredients and you start seeing in these ingredients that these compounds are banned in our country, right? And then you learn that everything that the FDA approves is banned everywhere else. And then you start reading what these ingredients are, right? Like I do. I go and tell you guys what citric acid is. I guarantee you most people didn't know what citric acid is. And then you learn that citric acid is Aspergillus niger. And then what's that? And that's when most people, they shut down. You know what I'm saying? Once you get ran through a bunch of code words, you start to get bored. You start to shut down. So you leave the rabbit hole. You're just like, this takes too much energy to learn what Aspergillus niger is. Aspergillus niger is the disease that creates black mold. And then people, oh, that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean anything. It's the same chemical. It's the same chemical. Whoever's trying to join in on my lives, I don't know who you are, fam, so I'm not going to drop you in. Peanuts and peanut butter are toxic. Yes, they grow a mold. Peanuts grow a mold. Do you know what it's called, guys? It's called aflatoxins. Do you know what aflatoxins is? Aflatoxins, they have their own website. You can look them up on cancer.org. They are the most carcinogenic mold that is found in nature. And it grows on these man-made peanuts that are very highly acidic, and they're a legume. They're very hard on the digestive system because they're made from 5 different plants that never occurred in nature. These peanuts never occurred in nature. Okay? And they propagate these plants and play God with these plants, which is fine. Well, it just so happens that these peanuts grow a very toxic mold called aflatoxins. Go look it up. It is not detectable. Do you understand? This mold, you can't see it, you can't smell it, you can't taste it, you can't even measure it. It is very difficult to even test for it. And all these things, peanuts are grown mostly in Japan, right? Out of our country, we import peanuts in. And this country just so happens to have horrible standards for their molds. And they're allowed to have a lot higher levels of aflatoxin in their peanuts. And then even coffee has a lots of aflatoxins. It has this undetectable mold. Go look it up. Go look it up. Everybody in here that's angry, naysaying, I'll bet you money that you don't know what aflatoxins are. Bro says they don't have to be cooked. You know what happens when they cook peanuts, bro? Do you know what happens when they roast peanuts or they roast coffee beans, guys? It's called acrylamide. Acrylamide, go look it up. Go look it up because I have acrylamide. It is a carcinogen. That means it causes the C word. Look up what it is on cancer.org. Go look it up. Acrylamide. When you roast your peanuts, it creates the carcinogen acrylamide. And they do this at a very quick rate. Okay? They roast them very quickly and very high heat. And it causes acrylamide, just like in your little air fryers that cook at 500, 600 degrees with all the Teflon wrapped around it and all the plastics inside it. And you're cooking your plastic air fryer at 500 degrees. And then you get mad at me. Why does this jerk tell me about the air fryer? I'm sorry, man. I want y'all to enjoy your air fryers. If you do them, use stainless and do it at a lower heat. Because if not, you are probably creating some kind of carcinogens. And I'm just trying to educate people. I don't want to make people angry. I want to save people's lives. In a sense, I really do. I want to see people be healthier. I want to see people get out of the matrix like I did because I was getting got. Why do you think I pull up my before and after pictures all the time? Because I was getting killed. I was very unhealthy, and now I'm not as bad. I'm a lot better off than I was, okay? And there's all these different levels to this stuff, you guys, and all I want to do is see people be healthy. That's all it comes down to. Gosh, there's just so much hate. The garlic matrix. There's so much hate, you know. When I'm out here, guess what? I could be fishing right now. You know what I'm saying? I could be out having fun right now. But I'm choosing to try to help people out. I'm choosing to try to educate people. And then people get mad at me for trying to help. And it's like, hey, you know what? You can take my information and you can shove it anywhere you want. Honestly, you really can. You can middle finger me. But if at one point it gets you to plant a seed to think about the things you put in your body, then utilize that for a second. If it'll get you a little conscious, because most people are not conscious when they're shoving things in their mouth. We're literally just consuming things because we were told something is good for you or it's FDA approved, so we go cramming this stuff in our mouth. Then as we're eating it, we're learning that it's all toxic, man. A lot of it is. Not everything, but most of it is. And I'm sorry that they did that to you. I wish they did not do that to us. Trust me, this is why I do what I do. And this is why I take so much hate and I just don't care anymore. because I know that there are people, I've had many testimonials. I've had lots of people that have told me how much they've improved their life and how much healthier they are and how much healthier their family is now that they're at least paying attention to the poisons. I'm not out here training people to be healthy. All I'm doing is educating people on the things to keep an eye out for. Okay? Just be mindful. Pay attention to what goes in your body. Quit believing everything you're told. Don't believe me. Don't believe what I tell you. Go research it on your own. If you just researched it, then you might go down a rabbit hole that you won't want to leave. But try to seek it through. Don't go Google it. If you go Google it, it's designed that way. It's designed for the ones to say, I just Googled it and I just debunked you. If you want to read what I got behind me, go for it, guys. I've been trying to move out of the way. I'm just trying to educate you guys. I don't want to piss people off. I don't need any more bans. You know what I'm saying? Literally, I've done so much work just to try to get this information out. This is just one of the many. If you look at my page, you will see. You will see all the things I expose. And I know people get angry at what has happened to us. Go look at your ingredients. Go look at all of the foods that are banned out of all the other countries but our own. Do you guys even know that your FDA just approved lab meat? Do you know that? And they approve 3D meat, and they approve all of these things. Did you guys hear of the appeal? You can't hear me? I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's old news that everything's banned in our country. That's old news, bro. Lab meat's not bad. Hold on. This one says lab meat isn't bad. Okay. Lab meat is not bad. I got about probably 15 minutes, fam. You guys, some of you guys can hear me? Good. Okay. What's wrong with lab meat? Come on, you guys. Do you guys really need me to explain this? Do you guys know how they get lab meat? Hold on. Let me pull it up. Okay, so what a lot of people don't do, a lot of people don't think of what's the origin. Okay? A lot of people don't think what is the origin of these things that are not healthy for us. The origin for getting lab meat, guys, they harvest bovine fetuses from pregnant cows during slaughter. Okay? They harvest, it's called fetal blood harvesting. If that doesn't give you just a little bit of a ding in your head, then you might want to go research it, because I may not be able to spoon feed it to you. Do you see what I'm saying? And what happens, these fetuses are in a dead mother, and they're literally extracting this via cardiac puncture. Okay, they need these cells so they can grow them in bioreactors. Do you know what a bioreactor is? They can grow human, plant, or animal meat products. They can grow human, animal, or plant biological products. What? Why can they grow human biological products? Why would we need a human biological product to be grown? Okay? You need a bioreactor? Yeah, you guys commenting, hey, thank you for all your comments. You guys are really helping my page get out on the For You page. So I appreciate all of the comments. What's the sort? Pokemon, you're going to have to do a little work. You're going to have to jump over to my other account. And because I don't have all my pictures, I've got 2 accounts up right now. So you can pull it up, or you can see my videos on LabMeat. Yeah, I've lost some viewers. Oh no. My other account has 212 viewers on it. So does it really matter how many viewers, how many people, you know how many people just pop blue pills? You know how many people are indoctrinated? You know how many of the population are still asleep? So of course they're going to bounce. It's hard to find those who can handle this stuff and stay awake during class, because most people want to go back to sleep and take the blue pill. Take the blue pill. Keep sleeping. Keep sleeping. Keep getting angry. Keep commenting. Keep commenting. Keep being angry. Keep saying I'm spreading misinformation. This is not misinformation. If you go look, this is your government's biotech website. They have to tell you the truth. Remember? So keep being angry. Keep hating. Keep commenting. Because the more you comment like that with your angry texts and your angry comments, the better it helps my page. So I appreciate all of the efforts you guys are putting in, typing in, and getting angry on my lives. If you want to hear me talk, continue. If not, just hit the little exit button if you don't like me, or block me. Do you see what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop telling the truth. I'm not going to stop exposing these things. I'm not going to stop. You can't stop me. So get mad. Try to block me. Try to do anything to me. It doesn't matter, because guess what? I'm going to make another account. You know this right here? I've got 40,000 followers on this account. Thank you for the gift, fam. I got 40,000 followers on this account, and I just made this account a few weeks ago. This account here, I've got almost 5,000 followers on this account, the one that everyone's really angry on. And guess what? I'm going to make another one, and I'm going to keep blowing them up, and I'm going to keep spreading my truth. I'm going to keep exposing these things. I'm not stopping. This is talking about your LabMeat, fam, right here. It's talking about how they get LabMeat. They extract this cells via fetal blood harvesting, which is inhumane, from the cardiac, and it's the cardiac of these baby cows that are in a dead mother. Do we understand? This is some kind of evil ritual, fam. Do you see what I'm saying? Appreciate you guys who do support me, the little teeny bit of people who are awake enough and smart enough to see that these people are messing with your stuff and they're making you not healthy. Okay? Garlic, turmeric, onion, broccoli, carrots, pomegranate, and 90% of the produce is unnatural, and that unfortunately is just the fact. That is unfortunate, it's uncomfortable, but it is the fact. So as soon as you guys can plant that seed and handle the truth, you know when they say you can't handle the truth, the ones typing in that are so angry, they can't handle the truth. But I'm out here speaking it anyways, and I'm here when you want it, when you're ready for it. If you want to watch my videos, you can watch them. If you don't want to watch my videos, you can just X me, you can report, you can shut it down, you can mark not interested on all my videos, you can tell your friends how dumb I am, you can duet me and prove how wrong I am. Do a duet and explain how they don't use fetal blood harvesting to get this cells so they can grow this lab meat in bioreactors and feed it to human beings, and then you ask what's wrong with that? You really asking what's wrong with lab meat, fam? I'm trying here, but I need a little bit. Garlic and turmeric and onion is actually alkaline, fam. Onion is actually a good one. And this keeps going and going. Who does it keep going back to, guys? Who does it keep going back to? It keeps going back to these elite people. That's weird. That's just so weird. That's so weird that these elites just keep doing this stuff. Okay? And you guys over here that don't know what's banned in other countries that is allowed here, take a look. Take a look. This is just a few examples of what they ban from other countries that they feed us. So just take a look. If you guys don't think they're doing anything wrong to our food, appreciate the gifts, fam. You're kind of traumatized. You know what, man? I really understand this. If you're serious, because we should be. We should be upset. We should be traumatized a little bit. We should understand that we're in a war against certain people. This is a war against us. You really think these things are all coincidences? That they're not doing anything weird? We got to wake up. It's time to wake up. Until then, you will be sleeping and you will be sick. And then being sick will wake you up. When you have an ailment, a disease, it'll wake you up. This one says I'm up, now what? Yep. Gates talked about epidemic 2 years ago. Gates goes and goes and goes and goes and goes. If you guys don't know what Bill Gates is out here doing, it's time to wake up, fam. I'm just trying to help. Is the government pigeons in the room now? Who knows, fam? TikTok, that's why they want TikTok gone. Because we're doing things like this. We're talking about brominated vegetable oil. What's that? Never heard of it. Never heard of BVO? Never heard of BVO? Well, you've been consuming it for a long time, and guess what? It just happens to be toxic. And do you know what the hell this appeal is? Do you ever heard of mono and diglycerides? Guess what? Do you think it's healthy? Mono and diglycerides? Do you think that's something good for you? And these guys are sliming all of the organic produce and every other produce with it? Come on, guys. Ding ding, time to wake up. It's red pill hour. We have to see that they are messing with our food, and I'm trying to warn you guys. I'm not trying to come on here and piss people off. I'm for the people. You guys want to go against me? That's exactly what they want. They want everyone to butt heads, get angry, fight each other, ban each other, and then they sit back and watch while we all just kick each other's ass. Do you know what I'm saying? Emily, I appreciate you, fam. How you doing? Credentials? Trust me, bro. That's my credentials. Trust me, bro. That's all I got. Use your discernment. Do a little research. Use your brain. Quit believing what you're told, man. If you keep believing what you're told, ask yourself, what has that gotten you in this world? Just doing what you're told all the time. It'll work for a little bit, right? But then in the end, are you really happy? Do you hear what I'm saying, fam? Are you really happy when you learn that the FDA approved all these foods and then you're in a hospital bed and you're like, what? All I've been doing is consuming these FDA approved items. That's weird. Why am I held up in a hospital bed now? Because I had 6 diseases all at the same time. Okay? So I get to practice what I preach, and I've lived what I preach. I don't just say this like some dude that's always just done everything the right way. I've done everything the wrong way in so many times, in so many different ways, that I've experienced it and I've reversed it. And now I can preach it and I prove it. You can see in my before and after picture, if you got a lot of crap to talk about what my experience is, look at my profile picture. Look at my profile picture. There's no other explanations that I need to make, because not only was I physically ill, I had mental issues as well. As far as anxiety and depression, guess what? Most of the world does. But back in the day, you were some weirdo freak if you had any anxiety and depression, right? And now what? Everybody out here is perfect? Come on now. Most people have a lot of problems. What are the 6 diseases that I had? Alright, I'll list them out for you. For one, I had one of the most common diseases, and that's about 50 cavities in my mouth. Okay? I had cavities, I've had teeth pulled, I've had horrible dental health until I changed my diet. Okay? I have 6 teeth removed out of my mouth. I have 6 fillings replaced. Were full of mercury in my head. Okay? Poisoning me daily. If you got mercury in your teeth, guys, look it up. You don't wanna, but you want to. Okay? Because it destroys the nervous system. Okay? Speaking of the nervous system, my other disease was the eyes. My eyesight, I had to wear glasses. Okay? I had to wear prescription glasses. I could not see. Okay? That's a disease, and it's a neurological disease. When they try to tell us that the eye just has issues and that's it, and you need to just go to the optometrist and get your glasses and shut up and do what you're told, okay? And don't look at the sun, da 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 da. Okay, we can get into that. But anyway, I could not see, and I reversed my poor eyesight when I changed my diet because I was destroying my nerves. Also, I lost my hair. That is a dis-ease. Losing your hair, that is killing the nerves. That is why you lose your hair. Okay, so all my hair started falling out. When I changed my diet, it stopped in its tracks. Okay, I didn't regrow the hair, but I stopped losing my hair. And it wasn't a coincidence. I had eczema all over my body. I was overweight. I have peripheral neuropathy. Do you know what that is? Research it. It's a degenerative nerve disorder. It's when your nerves are stinging and burning because they're dead, because we kill them with this acid and this sugar. It destroys the nervous system. All of my symptoms, all of my problems were correlated to destroying my nerves, guys. These things attack the nervous system. If your nervous system is failing, that is not good. That is what your entire body is networking from. Okay? And I reversed all of that. I reversed it. Am I perfect now? No. I aged myself greatly. But I stopped these things in their tracks. I stopped these diseases in their tracks, and I reversed some, and I stopped others, guys. And I'm just trying to educate you guys that it's the things we put down our throats. And if we can't see that, then we have to wake up. Because if you're sick, you've got an ailment, whether it's mental or physical, you've got extra weight on your body, guess what? It has a lot to do with you putting what you put down your throat. And people have different symptoms to these things, but it's all coming from the same problems, you guys. That's why they cannot correlate it. That's why it was easier to correlate smoking cigarettes as unhealthy and causing the lung C, because it was one symptom mainly. Yes, you have other things that correlate to smoking, cardiovascular, heart disease, right? But mainly, when you had the lung C, it was correlated to the smoking. It was very simple to understand. This thing you're putting in your lungs and making you cough is killing you. But when it's a lot more elaborate is when it's the food, guys. We have to understand, these guys are not stupid. They are not stupid. If you think these guys are stupid, then you are stupid. I'm sorry. They're very, very smart. It's scary. Thank you for the gifts. These guys are very smart. They're 10 steps ahead of us. But we have something they don't. And that's heart, right? And that's a spirit. And that's what you need to let that guide you. Okay? Because otherwise, we're screwed. If we let these guys guide us in this world, where does it get you? It gets you in the hospital bed. Like me. I practice what I preach over and over, and I research and I prove it, and all I do is come out and tell people about it all the time. And I'm sick of what they're doing. Look in your sky. Is your sky clear? Is it a clear day out? Or is it trashed outside? Is your sun being covered by sun dimming technology from guess who? Guess who? And then they tell you to stay out of the sun. The sun's bad for you. Put cancer-causing chemicals on your skin and then sit out in the sun. Because getting the straight sun's bad for you. And our Creator created us to get burned and murdered by our own sun, which just so happens to feel good and makes you feel good when you're in it and releases dopamine. That's weird. So, you know what I'm saying, guys? I just want to help let you guys know, like, hey, I went to the ends of the earth with this stuff. Okay? I blocked you. This guy, you gotta get a life, buddy. I blocked you out of my live, and then you come into my other live. You gotta get a life. You gotta get a life. If you don't like me, you don't want to hear what I say, just bounce. Just bounce. Exactly. Thank you. If you don't like what he's saying, then just leave. Why is there still 194 people in here and 136 here? Just leave. Nobody's making you stay here. You preach lies, LMAO. If I'm preaching lies, then why do I have any kind of backing behind what I do? And why don't I just talk? Why do I actually prove it? Do you see what I'm saying? Where do I get my fruits and vegetables? Actually, in my bio, I've got a list. I've got a source that has real fruits, seeded fruits. I provide all kinds of stuff in my bio for people. I even invented a toothbrush because I exposed the plastic toothbrush. People are mad at me for inventing an all-natural toothbrush that's actually good for you, that's actually been proven to be healthy. It's made of Mizwak, and I encourage people to research it. If you don't want to be told by me, you let people tell you what to do all your life, what to eat, what to this, what to that, but then when somebody tells you the facts, you want to shut down on them. But really, you should be wary and pay attention to who you're going to believe. You need to pay attention to who's really got your back. Is it this guy's? Is it the elites? The elites got your back? Come on, guys. We gotta wake up. I'm out here to try to wake you guys up, and it sucks. I hate being the guy that's shaking you while you're sleeping and saying, wake up, you're being got. Like you're in a room and the living room is on fire and you're sleeping on the couch and I'm trying to wake you up. And then you look at me and you're mad. You're saying, don't wake me up, dude. I'm trying to sleep during this fire. And I'll be like, all right, you really should wake up, though. And you'll be like, no, screw you. Bill Gates is coming. And he's going to put out the fire. So get out. And I'll be like, all right, dude. Good luck to you. Do you see what I'm saying here? And then you get madder. Oh, you guys want to get into the flat Earth? Oh, I love you guys, man. I love it. You see, we can see the split. You guys ever heard of the split that's happening right now? You ever heard of it? Check it out. You can see it because you can see the people who want to choose ignorance and believe what they're told, and you got the people who have an open mind who educate themselves and actually take the time to learn something instead of just out there being listening to what you're told. And as you learn, if you go do some work on your own, instead of floating through life just believing what you're told, never researching anything on your own, never reading between the lines, then you learn that all the information that you're learning is indoctrination. That means you're learning information that they want you to. And then you learn that the Rockefellers started the school system, and the school system is one of the only systems that are still the exact same now as it was when it was started. Think of all the things that have changed, but the schools are the same. And guess what? The schools just often replicate the scene of a prison. And then you learn, well, geez, this is really similar. The earth is a globe, it can be proven. Why isn't it proven already yet? If it's a globe, all I'm saying is prove it. You can't prove it either way until you're up there in outer space. So that's funny to me that we still cannot prove the things that we're told every day, all day. Isn't that weird that I can even say anything against it? Appreciate the gift over there, fam. Isn't that weird how we can even say anything against the things that we've been told, right? Kind of like you can say, this is a toothbrush in my hand. You can't disprove that. But yet we can't prove our own earth is round or flat. Bro, out here using wood. I am out here using wood, fam. I am using wood. I'm using wooden toothbrushes made of plants, and people are mad. Bro, really trying to sell a toothbrush. I've sold hundreds of my toothbrush, bro. And thank you for your comment, and I'm glad you're laugh crying. Because I've sold hundreds of my toothbrush, and it's an amazing toothbrush. It's better than any toothbrush you've ever stuck in your mouth, and you're actually chewing on 666 microplastics when you're using nylon toothbrushes, just so you know. Just so you know, they're called 666 microplastics. That's weird. That's just so weird. Did you know that your carpet's made of 666 microplastics? That's so weird. 666. These guys, I keep seeing them everywhere. These elites, they really like these three numbers. That's kind of strange. And then you learn that 666 plastics actually penetrate the blood-brain barrier and can enter a placenta. And then bros out here making natural healthy toothbrushes made of proven actual healthy plants that's actually good for your oral health. Bro's crazy. These are false claims. Go research it. 666 microplastics. Yep, that's right, fam. Go check it out. Call it a truth brush. I like that, bro. Thank you for that. That is... You might have just gave me another name, man. That's a good one. The truth brush. This will really piss people off. That'll really piss people off. People will really get mad. You know that you can throw my truth brush into your yard disposal? You can throw it right in your yard disposal and it'll biodegrade. Do you know what plastic toothbrushes do? Who cares? It just ruins the environment. This guy's a douchebag. Okay. Who cares that there's plastics in everything? How are my teeth? My teeth are great. My teeth are great now, and they used to be very unhealthy. My oral health used to be trashed, and I've smoked and drank coffee all my life, and I've lost 6 of my teeth, and now my teeth are ever so soft and smooth. And now my teeth, I haven't had to do any deep cleanings. I used to have to get deep cleanings done every year. Okay? Every year for 5 plus visits. Okay? And now I don't have to do that because I changed my diet. It's not my toothbrush. My toothbrush just makes my teeth feel really good. It's my diet. Believe it or not. Yeah, refined carbs and sugars just so happens to destroy your dental health. And then you learn that cavities, dental caries, are the second most common disease in the world. You don't think there's any treachery behind that? You don't think that any of that was a design? Y'all learning about Big Pharma. You guys can admit Big Pharma's coming for you, right? So what makes you think that the dental industry doesn't have anything going on there? The refined carbs and sugars create the bacteria that creates dental caries. That is fact. Call me fiction. Call me lies. Just keep telling about how everything I say is lies. Just keep commenting it. And then you go research and you learn that the bacteria is created from refined carbs and sugars. They destroy your dental, your oral health. Refined carbs and sugars. Remember when you learned that eating sugar is bad for your teeth? Well, just guess what? So is eating bread. So is anything that's a refined carbohydrate. Refined, fam. Not things found in nature. When I eat plants, my teeth don't get a film. Next time you eat fake food, fill your teeth with your tongue and you'll feel the film, that's starch, that's a bacteria coating your teeth. And that destroys your dental health. And you have to grind that off with microplastic toothbrushes that grind a bunch of crap into your mouth and cause a bunch more problems that it gets into the endocrine system. And then we think, well, that's a weird connection there he just made. That's weird. That the food we eat causes the cavities, which we need the fluoridated toothpaste and toothbrush for, which we grind in our mouth all day, and then we learn that it's all an elaborate hoax. It's all designed. Look at Big Pharma. Big Pharma was a design. The school system was a design. Who designed these things? Oh, the elites. Oh, what? Who is that? Oh, Pfizer? Oh, Big Pharma? Who? Bill what? Elite who? Rockefeller what? Come on, guys, we gotta make these connections. As soon as you make these connections, you'll start to wake up to these things around you and you'll avoid them. And you'll be healthier and you'll live a better life. I'm just trying to tell you guys that my life has improved greatly from being conscious. So that's where I'm going to leave off today, guys. I appreciate you guys so much for joining in. Those who do support me, I appreciate you. Those who don't, block me. You can duet my videos. You can clown me all day, dude. You guys can clown me. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the appreciation for those who do appreciate. This guy says, answer my question, you liar. Thank you, guys. Do I do oil pulling? I do now that I have all the mercury gone, fam. And I actually offer a toothpaste that you can do great oil pulling with. And you can actually use it as a deodorant. So this guy's still on the garlic. Cool, man. Garlic is natural. Yeah, wild garlic is natural. The garlic that you eat in the store is not. It was never found in nature. Go research what real garlic is, wild garlic, okay? Appreciate you guys so much. I hope you guys have a great day. Please block me and or report me if you don't like me. If not, you should shoot me a follow, or you can visit my link tree and you can see all the things I recommend that are less deadly. And I offer a lot of it for free. Okay, for people. Alright, I will be back as soon as I can, fam. I appreciate you very much. Have a good night. Appreciate it. You're very welcome. Black seed oil was said by Dr. Sebi and Dr. Sebi's son to not be that healthy, guys. Go research it. Appreciate you.